Hi friends, today we're going to make banana bread. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and grease your pan of choice. I chose to do a loaf pan. It's a 9x5, but you could also use a muffin tin or a bundt pan, whatever is available to you. And now for our ingredients. For this recipe, you'll need 2 cups of cake flour. You could also use all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1 stick of softened butter, 3/4 cup of brown sugar. You can use golden brown sugar or dark brown sugar. I decided to use dark brown sugar. 2 eggs at a room temperature. If you get yours out of the fridge, you can just plop them in some warm water to bring them up to room temp. 1/3 cup of sour cream. You could also use Greek yogurt. You're going to want to use 3 to 4 ripe bananas. The browner the better. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then whatever mix-ins you'd like, you can also add. I decided to use 1/2 cup of walnut pieces. Now it's on to baking. In the first step, you're going to add your cinnamon and the salt, your baking soda. Don't drop the bowl like I did. And you're going to want to gently mix those together with a whisk like I'm doing here in this clip. In a separate bowl, mash your bananas to your preference. If you want chunks of banana, obviously you're going to mash them less. If you want it to be smoother, you're going to mash them down really well. In a large bowl, you're going to beat the butter and the brown sugar together until they are smooth. You can use an electric mixer or a whisk. I decided to use my electric mixer. You're going to beat that for around 2 minutes. Now that everything's smooth, we're going to add 1 egg and mix until that egg is fully incorporated before we add our next egg. Now we're going to add our second egg and continue to mix. Next, add in the sour cream, your bananas, and the vanilla extract and mix. Now we're going to add our dry ingredients to our wet ingredients. It's really important that you don't overmix in this step. You just want to gently fold everything together until no flour remains. Once you stop seeing the flour, stop mixing. If you overmix it, your batter isn't going to turn out correctly and you're not going to get that light, fluffy texture that you want. Here is where you will add in those walnuts or any other mix-ins, and then you're just going to give that a good fold as well, just maybe 1 or 2 times. Once you get your mixture in the pan, you're going to bake it for about 60 to 65 minutes. Check it about halfway through to make sure the top isn't too brown. If it is brown, you can cover it with foil loosely, or you can lower the oven temperature to 325 degrees. Here's what your loaf should look like coming out of the oven. It's a beautiful golden brown. And here I have sliced into the banana bread. You can top it with some butter, a little bit of flaky sea salt for extra flavor. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to make this recipe for yourself, I've left the full list of ingredients and the directions in the description box below.